Hi everybody, I have a new reaction. This time is Disturbed, and the song is called Land of Confusion. It is a cover song. I think the band that wrote it is called Genesis. Alright, so let's check it out. Okay, so a lot of war images. All those people look familiar. God damn, Disturbed is so groovy, man. Their beat is so nice that... And then in the chorus part is there's like on the one beat and then on the end. So... Yeah, and that creates such a... that makes it a lot of syncopation, so a lot of groove as well. Yeah, I love it. So the other thing is, okay, so Disturbed, his vocals, Disturbed, one of the best singers in metal of all time. I still think the best singer of all time is in metal is Chester Bennington, but David, that's his name, yeah, David, he is amazing. He's just an amazing singer. In this song, he doesn't show off his technique as much as the other song, The Sound of Silence. In that song, he shows off how good of a singer he is. I did a reaction on that, so check it out. An amazing singer. So in this song, he's singing with his mixed voice, but he's actually adding a lot of like raspiness to it. A lot of girl, a lot of... So it sounds very metal, very hard rock. I love it. Yeah, great vocals, great song, great riff, and this was an amazing cover. Yeah, so let's read a little bit about the lyrics. Okay, so I must have dreamed 1,000 dreams, being hunted by 1,000,000 screams, but I can hear the marching feet. They're moving into the street. So this song is talking about war, that we're always in a state of war. When this song was written, it was the US versus the Soviet Union, the Cold War back in the 80s. And but we just came out of the Second World War, and it seems that the world is always at war. Vietnam, Korea, the Middle East, and we're always at war, and we can't find any peace. So this guy is having nightmares, no? And back in the day, the fear of having a nuclear bomb being dropped on you, and total annihilation of all countries and all people because of a nuclear, the potential of a nuclear war. But I can hear the marching feet. So the trauma that soldiers are marching on the street, and you know what soldiers do? They kill each other, and create. They do good things as well. They protect us and everything, but. Many times in this particular song seems to be criticizing our governments, and that we're fighting wars just for the money, to take land, to conquer, to exploit other people, and to control the world financially. So they're moving into the street. Now, did you read the news today? Another war. Every time you turn on the news, there's another war. So they say the danger has gone away. So maybe with the fall of the wall of Berlin and the danger zone's gone away, now we're at peace. Not really. So okay, but I can see the fire still alight. The fire's still alight. They're burning into the night. So probably I don't know. He's seeing the explosions far away, the missiles, the bombs, the guns, or maybe he's just imagining. No, he's just imagining this potential of war. There's too many men, too many people making too many problems. Yeah, so we're always fighting with each other. Instead of loving each other, we're fighting each other. And there's not much love to go around. Can you see this is a land of confusion? And not enough love to go around. So imagine this situation like people who build weapons. Instead of building weapons, they were to quit their job and refuse to build the weapons. Imagine the people who join militaries. Instead of joining the military, would refuse to join the military. And no country would have a military, and no country would have weapons. So that's a kind of like the imagined world. We know that doesn't exist and it's just a fantasy. But imagine a world where instead of like dropping bombs on each other, we would spread love to one another. So that's kind of what the idea over here. This is a world we live in, and these are the hints we're given. So you're thrown into the world like Martin Heidegger would say, and these are the cards that you were given to you. These are the hints that you were given. So you just were thrown into it. You're not responsible for anything that's going on around you at this point. These were the hints, and you just make the best you can out of them. So that's pretty much what he's saying. These are the hints we are given. Use them and let's start trying to make it a place worth living in. So let's stop fighting. Let's end all these nonsense wars that we just lose our lives, we lose our living, we lose our children, and we bring nothing but misery to the world. If we would just stop fighting, the world would be a better place. Yeah, that's an easy thing to say. And it's very likely true. But there will always be somebody who wants more money, wants more power, and will do anything in order to get that and kill other people. So there you go. So let's continue listening. Yeah, this was... Also, the melody of this song is so good, it's so catchy. So the groove is super groovy, the riff and the melody is super catchy. The lyrics are super deep, and it's just about spreading the love and stopping the war. So yeah, so I love it. So let's continue reading and see what's going on. So okay, oh Superman, where are you now? When everything's gone wrong somehow, Men of Steel, this men of power, I'm losing control by the hour. I thought he said are losing control by the hour, but apparently it says I'm losing control by the hour. So where are you, Saber? Where's Superman? We need him now because the world is falling apart. When everything's gone wrong somehow. So the world is falling apart again. Men of Steel, these men of power, so presidents, kings, people of power, they're losing control of the situation. They're starting more wars and more wars and more wars, and they're using the poor people who have no money, and they're trying to make a living, so they join the military so that they can support themselves and they can feed their family. But these men of power, their children never serve. They're never sent to the battlefield. Instead, it is your children, the ones who have to fight for their goals, for whatever power they wanna achieve. So okay, so this is the time, this is the place. So we look for the future, but there's not much love to go around. Tell me why this is a land of confusion. So this is the place, this is the time, this is the time, this is the place, and we look for the future. So yeah, we want a better future. It's time to start right now. We have to stop this nonsense and let's start right now. This is the place and this is the time. And there's not much love to go around. So if we just were to change the fighting for love going around, that'll be better. Tell me why this. So the reason why this is a land of confusion is because of that. Because we're fighting instead of loving one another. This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we're given. Use them, and let's start trying to make it a place worth living in. So yeah, instead of living in a place where like everything is blowing apart and our houses are dropping on top of us, the buildings are collapsing because of missiles and stuff like that. Let's change this. Let's change this and be friends, and let's try to live together and share the planet and its resources. So yeah, so that's what's going on, and we will continue listening. Oh, by the way, they're using in this video leaders of worlds that are very familiar. So one of them looked like George W. Bush. I don't know. I think the cartoonist who did this did it back in the 2000s. Okay, so let's continue. So everybody's losing their minds and fighting one another. And the rich men, they're just watching everything from the comfort of their houses. The rift changed. Yeah. Oh, change of. Yeah, the breakdown. The solo. Yeah. Yeah, that song was amazing. I really loved it. I really love the groove. I really love the rhythm. I really love the voice. Disturbed, probably one of the best metal bands of all time. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Is Disturbed one of the best metal bands of all time, or who do you have that is a better band than Disturbed? They're just amazing. Yeah. Yes, this is a very good song, and look at the cartoon. If you pay attention to the cartoon, okay, of course, it's talking about the wars and everything, but it's also doing a critique about like how wealth plays a role in all of this. So you have super wealthy people giving money to politicians, and politicians just do whatever they want, whatever those people ask them to do. And they do it behind closed doors, and the people don't know anything. Politicians just come out and tell a bunch of lies, just lie and lie and lie and lie, lie to the people, and the people are with their hope that the politician is going to deliver for them. But no, the politician is just working for the mega wealthy, who tell him, okay, we need to control these resources in this part of the world. We need to open business on this part of the world. We need to pollute these rivers, and we need to pollute the air, and all of that. And here's some cash, millions and millions of dollars. And at the end of the cartoon, it's kind of like the French Revolution. They rise up and kill the villains, and the people distribute all the wealth among them, and it's kind of like a revolution, but in the future, I guess, 100 years from now, or I don't know, or maybe in the present, but it looks more like in the present or the future. So people are fighting for crumbs, while the mega rich have everything they want. All the land, all the resources, all the houses, and politicians work for them to maintain the system the way it is, and so that they can get even richer and richer and richer. And there comes a point where people can no longer tolerate that, because once we're fighting for resources and we have nothing and you have everything, and two, you're starting wars with our children. Our children are going overseas to fight wars for you, and they're coming back with no legs, with no arms, with a lot of mental illnesses, and for what? You didn't send your children. You sent my children. All right. So that seems to be what the song is about. Actually, the song continues to be about stop fighting and stop spreading more the love. Kind of a hippie message. Okay, I remember long ago. Oh, so here's the break, the bridge, and the riff changes. So I remember long ago when the sun was shining and all the stars were bright all through the night. In the wake up, this madness, as I held you tight so long ago. So he's telling us about a past where there was peace. There really hasn't been any peace since the beginning of humanity, but there have been, I guess, there have been some years of peace, but we always end up fighting another war. So I don't know. So he remembers that time, maybe 10 years, in which there was peace where he lives, or in the world. And but now there is, and now there's a lot of fighting. I won't be coming home tonight. My generation will put it right. We're not just making promises that we know we'll never keep. Okay, so he's saying we're gonna rise up. So in the video, it's like they're gonna fight with violence, but it can be done in a different way, through votes, and maybe through you running for office yourself, and trying to change the world, or trying to change politics as they are. But in the video, it was about through violence. It was like rising to get rid of all these politicians and all the wealthy people who are controlling everything, through donations to the politicians. All right, so he's not gonna come back tonight. He's just gonna join the revolution. the overthrow of the government and the overthrow of the system. There's too many men, too many people making too many problems, and there's not much love to go around. So okay, so too many people fighting for wealth and resources, and starting wars for those same reasons. And there's none, and instead of like spreading the love and trying to live together in peace and harmony, we're dropping bombs on top of each other. Can you see this is a land of confusion? And don't you see this is obvious? Why would we want to live this way? Why would you want to be sleeping in your house and have a bomb dropped on top of you? Alright, it's just, it makes no sense. Alright, so let's continue reading. Alright, we already read that. So now, this is the world we live in, and these are the hints we're given. So these are the options that we were thrown into the world with. Use them and let's start trying to make it a better place worth fighting for. So yeah, so let's make this world a better place. Let's change things for the better. And even if that means spilling a lot of blood, then so be it. This is the world we live in, and these are the names we're given. Stand up and let's start showing just where our lives are going to. Alright, so pretty much, again, live a better life, change the world for the better. And this is the only world we live in. Instead of destroying it, let's make it better. And yeah, so let's make this place a better place to live. Alright, so that's the song. Those are the lyrics. And that's what the song is about. And but let's talk about the performance of the band Disturbed. Do you think this cover was better than the original song? I think so. I think so. I don't know. It's I guess if you're into rock, then you like the original song better, like Genesis, more like progressive rock. If you like metal, I guess this is a better version for you. I honestly liked it a lot, and I think it's better than the original. But you tell me. Write in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next time. All right, see you. Bye.